Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Marshall's offense takes the field to start this game off. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get into football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls. You play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude. And the hardest thing...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. At midfield, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Connection to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Penn. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
That's an awesome play call, having the running back on the angle route against the blitz. So they bring the linebackers. That completely vacates the middle of the field wide open. Running back runs right into it, and nice job on the throw.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Brings up 2nd.
Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
7. James Madison, 0.
He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. The Duke's offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
The Duke headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Douglas. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Bunch formation for these receivers. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're going to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moss. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his position.
On second down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It is good! So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollock.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Well, when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Catch in the middle. It's Penn. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
Yeah, and these halfbacks, man, they're wide receivers now. They do so much work in practice now with the wide receiver group, and you can see it there. Sells like he's going outside, sticks his foot in the ground, angles to the middle of the field. Quarterback finds him for the first down.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. We've played 1 before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. To the air, it's Pennington. Throws to the wideout. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Line gets set, 1st down. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The Dukes come to the line in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on your quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to pass, it's Douglas. A little screen to the running back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Looking to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Offense in the hurry up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got his man in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the move. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Madison, 10. Marshall, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Wants to pass it. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Makes the grab. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes a connection. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulder.
And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Here comes the offense on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Douglas. Makes his connection. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
Great job by the offense, being patient, understanding when they're in zone coverage, I got to hit those tight windows, make those precise passes to get those big plays.
Throws to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Russell. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On the move, it's Russell. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Dukes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Running it back, it's Chapman. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Going up top on 1st down. Going for the big play. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. 2nd half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football when that happens.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built.
And they knocked him down almost immediately. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I know this offense came out here in the 2nd half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
Bringing it back, it's Chapman. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Looking to throw, it's Pennington. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
James Madison, 10.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
He looks that one in nicely. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Dukes send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking for a man. It's Pennington. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. This is a 3rd and long. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Great call by the offensive coordinator. He saw an opportunity to take a shot, to dial up one of these types of plays, and beautiful execution by the QB and receiver, and now they're set up in the red zone.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Dumps it to the back. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the Dukes in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Douglas. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner goes down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Herd! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll do it himself. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Dukes want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Douglas. He's got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the short completion brings up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Guys, it is Marshall carrying the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering Herd offense coming out. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Makes a man miss.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Release to the back. The quick out. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete, and he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home,
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Marshall! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Douglas. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line.
here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gets rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Moss. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Back to the air one more time. Using his legs to buy some time. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, James Madison. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone. The
Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Pennington. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. With the run on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quickly complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to throw, it's Douglas. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Well, look what